for hanging out. Sorry I'm late. Had official crypt business to attend to. And we're still moving too much shit around in here. Anyway, thanks for hanging as usual. It's gonna be a good, busy, fun October, but we gotta start it by being good to ourselves and taking care of our body on Sabbath Sunday. So we're gonna come and hang out with a nice little spooky yoga class. Oh, and I think I'm gonna put on some Halloween music because why not? Halloween 2 sounds good. And whatever you want to put on, if you can't listen to this or it doesn't sound good for you, or you just hate my voice, which I don't blame you for at all, put on your spooky Halloween yoga playlist, because I know you have one. And if you don't, we do. Check our Spotify out. Oh, and we're going to get started. We're going to have a nice, easy, chill class. We're going to lay on our back. Lay on your back with your knees up. Alright. And we will start to open the arms left to right. Take a nice deep breath and feel your chest and heart expand as we inhale. And on our exhale, we want to squeeze our belly in and feel it collapse in towards our spine. One more big breath just like that. And then we're going to start to windshield wiper the knees left to right. And squeeze our belly and warm up our back and massage your very spooky skeletal spinal column. And work out whatever cobwebs and crunches and cracks we need to here. Good. We'll pause at the top and we're going to come into a full body stretch. So we're going to bring both arms up overhead and both legs down. And just take a nice big stretch on the inhale. Pull yourself apart like you're on the medieval torture device. And on the exhale, we're going to bring the knees into the chest. We're going to squeeze the belly in and rock side to side. Now we can really focus on massaging that lower back and pushing that into the mat once it's stretched out. Strong, man. Let's pause in the center, take a breath, and we're going to start to circle our knees, wake up our hips like they're joysticks in this video game of death. Write that one down. And take 4, 5, 6 circles each direction. That's cool. Whatever works for you works for me. As long as we're warming up and moving, I'm happy. And let's drop our feet, come back to a full body stretch. And knees to the chest. One more time. This time we're coming into happy baby. Happy dead baby. Can't go home without it. Can't start the day without it. Grab the sides of the feet and rock back and forth. It's not going to be too crazy or intensive of a class today. We're just getting moving and getting in our October zone. Breathing. Make sure our breath is aligned with our movement. Our hips are open and loose so we can throw roundhouse kicks at scarecrows if we need to. I know I probably will later today. I'm just pumping out the legs left to right, bending one knee, straightening the other. Exhaling and releasing tension from the hamstring. A couple times back and forth. You're like, but dead babies don't move, so why are you doing this? It's like, your dead babies don't move, my dead babies move. It's whatever you want it to be. It's like, I like to picture my Jesus in a tuxedo t-shirt, if you know what I'm talking about. It's true though. Alright, let's bring the feet together. Enough serious talk for a diamond shape in the air. And bring your heels in towards your groin. Open up your knees like we're doing a butterfly stretch. And we'll grab the big toes and work on our OnlyFans subscriptions. Open out the legs, left to right. Pull ourselves apart and breathe. On the exhale, can we straighten the legs, bring them both together at the top. Let the hands come down to the sides into a T, and then reach the right hand towards the outer left foot, or the ankle, wherever we need to be, we can be. And we'll switch sides. I'm going to bend the knees, arms out to a cross, bring both knees to the left, look to the right, and take whatever lying twist variation that so tickles your fancy. Just hold and breathe. With each exhale, we can twist deeper and release tension. Slowly unwind, and we'll find the same thing, or as close as we can get to the same thing on the other side. Maybe you need to readjust a little bit. That's cool. Do what you need to do. Always. Just taking a little bit of a deeper stretch by grabbing my feet. So I can stretch the quad and outer thigh a little bit more. Very nice. And now I'm going to roll over onto my belly. Bottoms up or down. I don't know. Whatever way you want to look at it, we're going to be on our belly. Arms out straight in front of us, foreheads to the mat. And then we lift our right hand, left leg, squeeze our back, bring it down. Right leg, left arm, squeeze the back, bring it down. If we flow through this a couple times, on the inhale we rise up, exhale we fall forward. Inhale we bring it up, exhale we fall forward. Now can we try both hands, both legs, Superman. Now up and down, and up and down. And up, and can we hold and bring both hands back? This is locust pose. Right, so we're on our belly, we're squeezing our back, our butt, arms are extended, legs are extended, and we drop arms out to a cross, bend the left foot and step it over to the right side, scorpion pec stretch, raise this hand if we're feeling good about it, and we switch sides. Open up our chest and side body. Nice little twist. And if we're feeling open, maybe can we take this to a bow pose when we're back on our belly? Bring both knees, bend both knees, both feet up, and we reach for the ankle. Maybe this is as far as we're going. It's early, it's Sunday morning, don't worry about it. But if we can inhale and extend, kick the legs back, bring the chin up, open up through the heart. Good. Exhale, bring it down. And then we're going to push ourselves up to a cobra. Inhale, hold, arms slightly bent. Back engaged, chin forward. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Now we're going to inhale up through a cobra and back to A child's pose. Butt towards the heels. Head falls. Relax. Take your time to get comfortable in child's pose. Feel its restorative benefit. So don't go too deep if you feel like your knees are hurting or anything like that. This should feel good. So adjust accordingly, they say. On the inhale, we're going to rise up on all fours. Let's take a few cat-cows or whatever version of your cat-cows looks like. We do these every class. I don't think I need to explain them to you at this point. Because you're smart. Even though your brains are rotting, you're smart. It's really unique. Just make sure we really engage the core and sync the movement up with the breath. Breathe first. Move second. We'll warm up our back. Alright, neutral spine. And we're going to inhale the right arm up, look to the right. Exhale, thread the needle. Right hand down through the left arm space. Bending the arm and pushing back up. Stretching out that shoulder. This time, we bend the right elbow, right knuckles to the lower back, and we hold this twist and look down, stretching our neck and opening that shoulder a little bit. When we look up, bring the hand up, set her down, same thing to the left side, inhale it up. Exhale, thread the needle, bending the right arm. Hold the breathe and stretch. Press her all the way up. And we take the left knuckles to the lower back and we look down towards our right hand. And back up. And we set her down. We're going to start doing some fire hydrants. It's a hip opener. So we bring our right knee just out to the right side and back down. Fire hydrant, because maybe I should turn this way. You're like a dog being on a fire hydrant, or whatever you like to imagine. So let's do that a couple times. Four times, 5 times, 6 times to each side. Good. Then maybe we can make some circles. Instead of just coming out to the side, we take big circles. Good. Same thing the other side. Just doing like 4. I don't really like numbers. Just do whatever feels good. 4 or 5. Take a cat-cow. Coming back forward. And then we're going to extend the left leg back, hover. Right arm forward. Squeeze the belly and stabilize. We're going to do 3 crunches, elbow to knee. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Plant the right hand. Bend the left foot. Step it up and over. And take it into a side plank variation. So we can either plant that left heel back, or we can keep this right leg hovered, pressing through the right side, stabilizing through our core. Bring it down. Fall back into child's pose for a breath. Do that same thing to the other side. Let's inhale up, right leg back, left arm forward. Pushing through the right heel, left fingertips. Exhale to crunch 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And we plant the left left hand, step the right foot over, take it to that side plank variation where maybe we can hover that leg, stabilizing strong through our core. Good. We come back to a downward dog. Pedal the heels left to right. Long, deep breaths. We shift forward to a plank. Hold for 2 breaths. Back to a downward dog. We shift forward to an upward dog, so it's through a plank. We can keep our toes planted, just drop the hips, look forward. Squeeze the glutes, engage the back, rest back. We're going to bring it to a chaturanga if we can, so we're bending the elbows into a little push-up, sliding forward, lifting up into an upward dog, back to a 3-legged dog, right leg lifts. Maybe we open stack the hips, or if it's in our practice, we can totally flip over, looking up towards the right hand. Wherever we're at, come back to a 3-legged dog and take it to a low lunge. So right foot is planted, left knee's down, left foot's untucked, and we inhale up for a low lunge, holding, breathing. Right hand down, left hand arcs over. Take it to a prayer twist. Both hands come together, left elbow outside the right knee. Push it back. And we open up, lift up, right hand down, left hand up. And we fall to a half split, straightening the right leg, falling forward over it. Let's take this to a lizard pose. Whatever version of your lizard you like to do, that's both hands inside of the right foot. Maybe we take a little push-up, slide forward, lift up and back, bending this back leg, grabbing the left leg with the right hand. That's a quad stretch. That's an early morning stretch. Woo! Bring it up and back to a downward dog. And take one breath in down dog in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let it go. We'll rock that same thing to the other side, my friends. Left foot up and back. Open stack the hips. Or we flip if that's in our practice. If it's your first time ever doing that, maybe not today. Maybe we can go over that together, one-on-one. Either way, we step it back to 3-legged dog. We come into our low lunge. Inhale to lift up. Left hand down, right hand arcs over. Prayer, hands, twist over the knee. Squeezing the belly on the exhales, wakes us up. It's that digestion flowing, you know what I'm talking about. Both arms open, left arm down, right arm up. And we fall forward to a half split, straightening the left leg. Inhaling over it, exhale to release. Bend the knee, take it to lizard. We're on the knife edge of the left foot. Whatever version of our lizard again, you know the drill. I like to come up into this back bend variation and take a hold of my back straight leg, stretching that quad and twisting over it. It's a pretty advanced stretch, so if we're not there yet, don't feel bad about yourself. Ever. And take it back to a downward dog. We're walking the hands back to a toe touch, taking it to a deep squat. Bringing the knees in towards the armpits, and we hold while we're up at prayer, straightening the back out. We take whatever variation of a deep squat we can. For most people, it's probably best just to hold and breathe and turn this into a bit of a resting pose. Try to, at least in your mind, and then it will become that. Plant the hands, straighten the legs, sway from left to right. As we inhale all the way up, real slow, inhale into a back bend. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take one deep breath in mountain pose from the feet up to the head. And exhale it all out. Drop the hands, palms forward, squeeze the back, chest forward, chin up, breathe in. All the spooky air, all the fog, all the pumpkin juice. That's what I'm talking about. Exhale it all down. Toe touch. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale to a toe touch. Inhale all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. And we take it to a tree pose. Right leg down, left foot into our inner thigh. And we hold. I can't see you. You can't see my face, but I can see you. I swear I'm still here. And we can take whatever version of a tree pose we like. I like to get a little fancy and grab my foot and straighten my leg. In whatever way we can, but I realize not a lot of people are there, and that's okay. We do whatever we can do. And then we step back to a warrior two. Everyone can do that. Right foot forward, left leg back, arms out to a cross, squeezing our core, looking over that front right hand, holding strong and steady. Reverse warrior, triangle, revolve triangle, switch the hands, left arm comes down, right arm comes up. And maybe warrior three, that's framing the front foot. We bend the right knee, straighten the right leg, hover the left. If fingertips are on the ground, that's great. If we can balance and bring hands to heart, everyone's like, what happened to this easy class? I'm like, this is easy. It's all how you perceive it. Stand up straight, inhale up, exhale, hands to heart center, tree pose on the other side. Long deep breaths. If you're having trouble keeping up, if my instruction's a little fast or not detailed enough for you, go back and watch some of the earlier videos where they're very, very beginner and I probably over-explain. So I'm trying lately to explain less, and I realize a lot of y'all are beginners and might need a little bit more than that. Just let me know how you feel about it. And we will do what we can to make it the best for everybody. All right. Everybody step back into warrior two, right leg back, left leg forward. Spine tall, belly in, knee bent, left knee bent. Pushing through the knife edge of the right foot, inhale up and back. Warrior, reverse warrior. Straighten the leg to a triangle. Revolve triangle. Warrior three. Inhale, stand up into a back bend. Exhale, we fall onto our butt. Through a squat to find a butterfly pose, and we fall forward in a butterfly stretch. We inhale our back tall into a legs into a V, and we just walk the hands from left to right and gradually down through center. I'm going to disappear. Just flex your quads and point your toes towards you as we come left to right. We're just getting ready for the day. We got a big day, October 1st. We got haunted houses to go to. We have merch orders to fill. We have, pumpkins to carve. We have Halloween decorations to swing up. I got to do that today, actually. You think I'm just always decorated for Halloween, which I kind of am, but you'd be surprised. I'm slacking this year. Too much business, not enough fun, which is okay. Thanks for being here. Let's do our hip switches. So we're going to bend our right knee, bring our shin to the top of the mat, then we're going to bend the left knee to bring our left knee into the sole of the right foot and twist ourselves to the right. And we're going to alternate through that and try not to use our hands. Each side. A couple times. It's going to be great. It already is. Already is great. Thumbs up. Literally just going to do that twice. And then we're going to fall back into a shoulder stand. Take your inversion of choice. We're back on our back. See, we're feeling warmed up, energized, restored for the day. As we relax, start to slow down the breath, let the flow of blood reverse into its glory. We unwind into a fish pose, or if we just had our legs up, maybe we just prop up on our forearms, just let our head drop, open up the throat, and then we're going to fall back into corpse pose and just chill and breathe in the spooky vibes. I'm gonna say namaste to you, my October lifting dead army warriors. I encourage you to play dead and stay in a corpse pose for as long as you like, maybe another 5 or so minutes. I've got some Halloween decorating to do, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the flip-flop. If you need any more yoga classes or personal training or fucking the best Halloween gym merch in the game, deathcomeslifting.com is where you can find that, or you can hit up the Crypt Keeper directly if you know me, and if you don't, you know me. You know where to find me. Thanks, guys.